What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another gaming episode here on my channel. Welcome back to some more Euro Truck. So Pro Mods is now installed. It hasn't added an awful lot to the Greek map. Now if you just take a look here, the previous episode we went to Rhodes, we went to Chios and we went to Mytilene. So all those places in yellow is where I've been. So even with Pro Mods installed, even though it says I've only visited 35.9% of the Greece map, you know, I have visited an awful lot of it. Now, I did say I was going to go to Italy, and I probably will do. I'm going to try and get a ferry from Argostoli, and we'll try and go up to Bari, and then we'll go maybe hopefully to Rome sort of way. So that's the plan route. Now, when I looked, I mean, look at that. Look how much more it's opened up now with Pro Mods. It opens up so much. I really wanted to go and travel all the way up here, Norway, Sweden and so on. I did fast travel to Oslo, and then I did fast travel up to here, and there wasn't, so my plan was to get a job to get me to go all the way down there basically, or all the way up from Oslo. But even from both of those locations, there wasn't a single job available. That was the freight market, that was external contracts. There was just nothing available. Everything was going in the opposite direction. So that is definitely something I want to have a look at in the future. But for now, I think just for the start of this episode, so I did fast travel back to Argostoli. So we'll try and catch a ferry and we'll go to Bari. I'll select a job and we'll go from there. So if we go to the freight market, so we're going to go from Argostoli. Now we're looking to go into, we've got Venice there. Should we do that one? We could do that, and that's going along the coast there all the way to Venice. That's 482 miles, so that is an option for us. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think we're going to do that, you know. Let's do that job. So let's go from Argostoli all the way to Venice, and we're going to be taking some ketchup of all things. We're going to be taking 15 tons worth of ketchup. So without further ado, let's deliver our ketchup to Venice. So in terms of my truck,
turn left.
a couple of changes. As I said, didn't go for the baby blue. I just didn't like it. That grill on the front, the stone grill, which is right in the right at the bottom of the windscreen there. That's a brand new addition, and these flags here, I just need to learn how to go and customise those. That lorry's pipping me for some reason, but I've gone for that colour. I've gone for some new exhausts on the back. Not too many other changes. So let's crack on before this guy loses his rag with us. So we're in Argostoli. It's raining. We're going to go to Venice. So that's the plan. So I was a bit gutted that I couldn't go to Oslo and Sweden, Norway, but there was just no jobs there at all. I don't know if I was just doing something wrong, but even from both destinations there was nothing, which was a bit odd, I thought. So there's our marker, and I also have gone for this curtain inside as well, as you can see the Volvo curtain at the top.
Is now finished.
So we have a look at the freight market. So that's the one going all the way up through Venice, all the way through Italy, sorry, to Venice right at the top. So we're going to do that. It's a nice long job, so I may not do the entire job in this video today. We'll just see kind of how it goes. There's our load over there. So this may well be split into two separate videos. I'm not too sure yet. I'll see how long it takes me. I mean, 800 miles, it's going to take a while.
Let's do this.
Okay, let's go. So I was a little bit surprised when the game said that I'd only visited 35.9% of Greece. I'm pretty sure that would be a little bit more without Pro Mods. I just didn't fancy just stopping in Greece and then just going through all the kind of side roads, so I thought let's go somewhere completely different. It's safe to go after this one. So 907 miles to go.
Keep right.
We've got quite a long ferry ride, I believe. Fuel we're okay.
Take the second exit.
So how are you all? Oh wow, you're coming out then? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, that was close. This red car has got a bit of a death wish, hasn't he, look? How good does this look? Traffic's busy at the minute. Oh dear. Do we have an issue with AI? Yeah, it's sorting itself out, which is nice to see. Okay, coach, are you going to go? Wow. Okay. AI getting into a bit of a mess, but it did sort itself out.
Exit now.
I have turned down the rain, so my rain setting was on 35% probability. I've turned it down to 25%, so hopefully we won't see too much rain. Quite picturesque around this part. But we are still in Greece, aren't we? We're in Argostoli. Some little pedlos and that on the right hand side in the sea, which is quite cool. Yeah, it's very picturesque around here. It's a very Greek looking village, which is what I love. And I think we've driven through this bit before, haven't we? So probably are gonna, we are gonna see some bits that I've already driven. Once we've done Venice, we'll take another look at the map and then we'll decide where we're going to go to next. So you clearly want to come into this space there. Are you not going to back up? Are you not going to back up? Wow, can I back up? Not really. Okay, where's this car going to go? Okay, so we've got a bit of a standoff. I'm just going to have to go through the gap, aren't I? Because I don't think... Oh, that car's reversing. Well done. That car in front is not going to move. So, okay. So, ignore the scrapes that you're about to see. Don't have time. Yeah, crash offence. Yeah.
Get ready to turn.
That's where the AI is a little bit dumb. All it needed was that car to
turn
back up a little bit and I was through, but there's our boat to take us over to Bari in Italy. Ouch. So we're going to have some nighttime driving, aren't we? Once we get off the ferry, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, am I on the wrong boat? Am I on the wrong boat? Was there more than one boat for me to go on? Okay. I don't know if I'm on the wrong boat. Because none of them are going into Italy. Let's get off this ship. It's definitely taking me that way, isn't it? If I look at the map again. Ah, no. I'm going here. Alright, and then I'm getting another ferry. Right, okay. Apologies, okay. When you do kind of hop onto one island, it can get a little bit confusing like it did in the previous episode. But that kind of makes sense now. So we are going... It's not there, it's that one there.
Okay.
So basically what I'm going to have to do is drive off and then literally drive back onto another ferry in exactly the same location. Okay. And there it is. If you just look at the map in the bottom left, you can see I'm driving off this one and driving straight back on to another ferry, which will then take me up to Barry. Barry, not too sure what the correct pronunciation is. Let's have a look, where are we? There we are, okay. Oh, bit of traffic on here already. There we go, that's us.
Finding a new route.
Have I come off there the wrong way? What? Where do I go? Where do I go? Should I have reversed off there? What's going on? Where do I go? This is very confusing. I don't understand where I've got to go here. That's telling me I've got to drive down there. Okay, how do I make this go down? I've never done this before. What do I do? How do I get off? Oh dear. Okay, so the game totally bugged out on me and it wouldn't allow me off the ferry. So he'd put me on the top deck of the ferry and I couldn't find a way to get off. Then the game kind of bugged out on me, so I don't know if that's a Pro Mods thing. So I've had to do a tow to service, and I'm obviously just down the road from the ferry port, which was here. But yeah, I don't really know what happened, but I'm here now. So we've got a few hiccups at the beginning of this episode, so I apologise for that. But I think we are now good to go. Rain has now stopped. I think we're good to go.
Turn right.
Yeah, it's very strange. I've never been on an upper deck of a ferry before, and it wouldn't allow me to get off, basically. There was no way off the ferry. So if anyone watching this knows what to do in that instance, please let me know. Like I say, I've never had that before.
Take the second exit.
It's always been a drive on, drive off scenario. And then the game went a little bit weird, so I don't know whether it just crashed. I don't know. But I've done a total service and I'm here.
Exit now.
So a few hiccups.
Get ready to turn left.
Should be good. Nice and bright and sunny.
Turn left.
Let's beat the lights. Just. Oh, what was that? Didn't see that car on the right. So you can see on my map at the minute that I have travelled on this road before because it's in yellow, and that's what I was hoping to do. I was just hoping to try and drive on as much grey as possible, because it obviously just means that I've not been there before. It's been a while, so it doesn't matter, but I do want to try and just tick off as much of the map as I can. But it's nice to be in a different country now. There's my ticket book. Currently 8:08 in the morning, so we've got plenty of daytime or daylight driving to do, which is nice. We've got 459 miles left to do, so got a nice run in this particular episode. Plane taking off there from the local airport in Ferry. A long time since I travelled in Italy, but I always remember it was just one country that kind of wowed me from how good it looked. Got cruise control on. This looks like it's going to be a long road. Just trying to admire some of the scenery. Feel we're okay. Have got some damage to the truck again though. That was when the game kind of crashed. My truck went all funny. Unfortunately, I've got some damage to my truck, so I need to get that fixed again. Money's gone down to 2.9 million. It went up to over 3 million. So, I've done the alterations to my truck, didn't I? Didn't realise it was that much money though. But it doesn't really matter because I've got plenty of money in the bank, so it's all good. Be nice to see some grey road on the map, just so I know it's new. So far, I've been along here before.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Let me know what you think of the new truck colour. I did love the silver, but I just thought it was very cold, to be fair. Roads are fairly quiet. So I did thoroughly enjoy my time driving through Greece in that mini-series, especially towards the end. So the last few episodes was better than the first couple, if that makes sense, because I was visiting some proper villages and it made it worthwhile. wind turbines. I don't want to get any closer than that. I have a very strange phobia. I mean, obviously in this game it doesn't do much. I have a phobia of these wind turbines. I have a phobia of like vehicles that are like really large, so large ships in real life. I really struggle to look at planes. I really struggle to kind of look at wind turbines. It just makes me feel very, very sick. It's a very strange phobia, I know. But sometimes when I play Gran Turismo 7 in VR, there's a couple of tracks there that are littered with wind turbines, and I literally can't race it. I can't race on that track. I remember the once I was going on a training course with somebody from work, and it was to a brand new area where I'd never been, and we turned this corner, and little did I know that there was a huge wind turbine right in front of me, and I started to panic, I started to sweat, I started to feel sick. The person who was taking me, she thought it was hilarious. She was laughing her head off, and then she kind of realised that the panic and the fear was real. Yeah, I've always had this very strange, like large propellers on a ship as well. I can't do it. I can't look at. I have the same phobia. Propellers, just awful. Yeah, so that's my strange phobia. Let me know in the comments if you've got any very strange phobias. I'll never forget the first time I saw this course. Malisi, that's where I am now. When I first saw this track in Gran Turismo 7 in VR, and I was right next to a wind turbine, and it was huge because it's in VR, and I couldn't play it. I remember a level years ago as well in one of the Call of Duties, I can't remember which one, and you literally have to kind of walk through a massive propeller on one of the levels, and I couldn't do it. I think I had to ask my son to do that part for me so I could continue with the game. So that's how much of a phobia and a fear that it is. So it sounds bizarre, I know, but it's real. Anyway, enough of that. Very, very long straight road, this one. I'm hoping we're going to get some scenery soon, but as you can see I have driven this road. Going off to the right there, which is all grey. So I've not driven on the other side of this road coming back, but I've driven this way. And that's kind of what we want to try and do. We want to try and get rid of some of the grey roads on the map, turn them yellow. This is a mighty long road, isn't it? Got a touch of ocean over there, which is a nice touch. That looks good. Nice view. So what do you think of my new truck colour anyway? Do you prefer it to the silver? I mean, the silver is very classy, don't get me wrong, but I thought I'd just go for a bit of a change. £4,600 coming through from Chris. Chris has also levelled up, which is nice. Let me know as well, guys. So if I was to start doing some incredibly long jobs, Abruzzo, do you want to see that job in its entirety in real time, or would you be happy for me to do like a speed up just to finish the journey, or is that not what you really come here for? Let me know. Yeah, I mean, if you're happy to see the job in its entirety, then of course I'm absolutely happy to do that. Or if I do a job that's like 1,500 miles or something like that, are you happy for me to maybe kind of do a time lapse and speed it up for part of it, so that the video isn't quite as long? But I suppose with long videos of Euro Truck, it kind of becomes, unless you're a real diehard like follower of mine, a diehard kind of Euro Truck fan, but it kind of becomes gaming radio, doesn't it? It's like background stuff. You know, you might be gaming yourself, you might be doing something yourself while you've got my video on in the background maybe. So a nice long video from a long journey might be perfect for you. But just let me know whether you'd be happy for me to do some speed ups, or whether you want to see each job in its entirety. I am absolutely fine with both. It's a very long stretch of road, this one. At least the weather's good, 11:35. Nice blue sky, sun's out, no rain. We're due there in 6 hours and 56 minutes. Due there about 6 o'clock, 294 miles to go. So obviously this is just going to become one video now. I'm quite happy to do this this job in one video. I didn't know whether to try the Volvo, is it FH7? I'm not sure. So because there's two new Volvos have come out, this one and the FH7 I think it is, or 6 or something like that. But apparently one of the mod packs that I've got installed wasn't compatible with one of the lorries, so I bought the truck of where it was compatible with. But I might take a look just to see what the difference is between those two trucks. So I've got plenty of money, so it doesn't matter, and then I can just use this truck to give to a new driver. So I've got Roma on our right hand side. It's not telling us to come off. You can see by the sat nav there, I've not been to Roma, not from this direction anyway, because that's all grey, that's all greyed out. So I am revisiting old ground at the minute. I do miss not having music on, because I find having music on, especially on long journeys, it really helps out, and the journeys don't last as long. Or it doesn't feel that way, of course. Simulator radio, Truckers FM, Marsh is what I normally listen to, but because my channel is now monetised, YouTube would be all over me. Yeah, YouTube will be all over me for playing copyright music on my channel, and then this particular video wouldn't be eligible for monetisation then, and that's not the route I'm going down at the minute. I'm monetised, so I want to stay monetised. Not much traffic on this road at all. I did forget to look for traffic density. Not sure at all if there is a density slider. But we're cruising. I've had my foot on the accelerator now for probably about 10 minutes or so. I've got the cruise control on, which is nice. Like the road is nice and straight at least. Lots of ocean there again on the right hand side. So it's a coastal run. That looks lovely. Look at that. Perfect. Looks very good. Nice scenery. Slow down a little bit. I don't want to be tipping my truck. Sorry, there might be a few cuts in this part of the video because I've just had a couple of phone calls, so that's where I've just paused it. So we're going up towards Bologna now. So I think why I'm playing this now, I think shorter jobs is the way to go, because I just think there'll be more variety for you guys watching. So maybe what I was doing in the Greek DLC, which is two jobs an episode, I think that is about right. So I think this may be the only video where it's just going to be one job. So I won't do another job on this video. So I just think it's too long, and I think it will just get too boring, and then that can have a knock-on effect with retention. You know, people only watch a tiny bit before they click off because they get bored or something. So I think this is going to be the only episode with one job in it. Unless, of course, I get inundated with comments, and I won't because my videos don't, but if I was to get inundated with comments from you guys saying, no, I want to see long jobs, one job per episode, then of course I will do that. But my community isn't the most active with leaving comments for me. So I'm just going to do what I think is best for you guys watching. 192 mile left, so I've still got quite a long way to go. But as always, I'm very open to any feedback, good or bad. Let me know, guys, what you are thinking and feeling with this ETS2 series. Got some more money coming through, 5,500 from Tory. Need to fix my truck again. After this one, I've spent an awful lot of money on truck repairs. Some of it has been my own fault, of course. This current damage though wasn't my fault. That was when the game went a little bit weird, when I couldn't get off the ferry. But we've not seen anything new, or I've not seen anything new. Everything is yellow still. Quite a straight run as well, isn't it, this job? Emilia Romagna. No idea if I've just said that right or not. Slow down a touch as we go around this bend. Yeah, not too many turn-offs is there on this one. It's been pretty much a straight run from when it started. It's not the most exciting of trips for you guys to watch, of course. So this is like, so I'll go back to what I was saying earlier. When it's like this, would you rather I kind of fast forward it and then show you guys only the good bits, so to speak, or are you happy to kind of watch the journey in its entirety? Now, interestingly enough, the game is now saying I've never been this way. If you look at all the road in front, I'm turning it yellow as I'm driving now, which is good, but I don't understand how that could be. And now it's going to go yellow again. Okay, so I don't know what happened there, and now it's going to go grey again. Okay, now it's going yellow. So I've definitely have been along this road, but for some reason the map, the game, didn't realise I'd been in that bit, which is a bit weird. Going a steady 49, 50 mile an hour. 116 mile to go. So I never know as well whether if you guys are happy with quiet periods where I'm not talking and it literally is just the game. Again, just give me some feedback. Let me know what you guys enjoy. If you're quite happy with the silent moments where I'm not really talking and it's just the gameplay, then I won't feel guilty if I'm not talking. Because sometimes when I'm not talking, I do feel guilty. I don't want it to be boring for you guys. But I suppose if you was bored, you wouldn't watch it. But that's why feedback is a gift. So good or bad feedback, let me know, guys. Yeah, you see all this is still yellow, so I've been down this way before. Checkpoint there to the right as well. It's obviously going off to a different part of the country, isn't it? 96 mile to go, and then what I would do once this job is finished, at the start of the next episode, obviously I will end it at the end of this job. I will end today's episode at the end of this job, and then at the start of the next episode I would have made my mind up about where I'm going to next. Don't want to speak too soon, but it's been quite a trouble-free drive, hasn't it? It's been very, very straight. Obviously that might change a little bit the closer we get to our destination, of course.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I understand it's not been the most riveting job for you guys to watch. Right. Turning off now as we head to Padova in Bologna. Speed limit is very slow here. is it so slow here? Wow. 25 mile an hour, there we go. Okay, it's a bit strange. It's incredibly slow. Got the foot down again now. Yes, I will 100% do shorter jobs and more jobs per episode rather than one long job per episode. Now, one thing I've never really understood on this game, I mean, it's 20 to 5 and it looks a bit dull. I've never really understood the light thing, the amount of fines I've got for headlight usage. I remember reading a comment once, someone said you should always have your side lights on. So I've just put my side lights on. You should always have your side lights on, no matter what time of day it is. But sometimes you just get fines for that. I've had fines for not having my I think not having my lights on, and it's been bright daylight. I just don't understand. If anyone can clarify what the fines are for headlight usage, is it because I've got them on and I don't need them on, but isn't that my problem? Or I've not got them on and the game thinks I should? I don't understand. But yeah, I've never quite understood the headlight usage on this game. I've got my side lights on now because, as I said, it is a little bit dull. And looking in my rear view mirror, I can see a couple of cars and traffic with headlights on. There we go, perfect timing. Headlight usage. So is that because I don't have my full lights on? Right, let's put them on because it's gone very cloudy, look. So my lights are now on. That's almost perfect timing. But I suppose it is going quite dull, isn't it? 47 miles left, hour and 12 in-game minutes to go, so we're almost there now. We're almost in Venice. That is definitely one mod I want to go for though. I will do it, I think, before the next episode is a headlight mod. Yeah, but all these cars now have their full lights on. Oncoming traffic. That truck looked like he had his side lights on. Keep her on the road. Speeding. Hot air balloon in the distance there, look. It's gone just behind the tree now. The little details as well.
Keep right, and then exit right.
We're almost at the destination now.
Right.
Venezia. I've definitely been all here before, and there's that hot air balloon again. So we've definitely been to Venice before. There's another hot air balloon there, look. Coming up to a checkpoint. £130, wow. That's a lot of money, isn't it? For a toll. 12 miles to go now. It's come round quite quick, I guess.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Venezia. Presume that's Venice, isn't it?
Keep right, and then turn right.
Presume that's Venice.
Turn right.
Or I'm not well travelled, never been to Italy. And I have actually just turned on in the game options the local kind of terms of where we're going as well on the map. So, example, in Greece, it will have the English term and the Greek term for the area where we are. More traffic lights coming up. No landmarks, unfortunately, to look at. Typical. As soon as I stop, lights go green.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
So I hope you've enjoyed this episode, guys. Let me know, like I said, with some of the stuff that I've asked you to leave me some feedback. You're happy to see jobs like this in one video? Or do you want variety and you want to see lots of different jobs, shorter jobs? Very tight. Really need to turn around and attack it from the other direction, which I think I will do. The last episode I was awful at reversing, and I did say that sometimes I'm just worse than others. Yeah, I think it's the 650 I've got, as you can see by the top there. But I think there's also a 750, so I just need to see if that's compatible with the mods that I've got installed. I don't know why that one wouldn't be. Oops. Just lost my bearings a minute. There we go. That's another load done. Not too bad at all. 484 miles. So it gave us £22,000 for that one, and lots of XP, so that was nice. That was a nice job. So guys, that's going to bring an end to this episode. If you have enjoyed this one, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribing helps out my channel more than you ever know, and please leave me some comments as well, guys, if you are enjoying this series. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to see you all very soon in the next one.